Hi everyone, welcome to Pajama Storytime. We're continuing our tour around the world to help imagine your story for the summer. And this week we're still going on with North America. So we read some stories before that took place in more like the US, America. We had a story from New York, story from the good old frontier. These ones come a little farther south, so kind of Mexico, Latin America, around that area, but they're still pretty awesome. And one of them you might recognize. But first, before we do, we gotta sing our hi hello song. So in 3, 2, 1. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? We're glad you're here today. All right, and if you guys want to stand up, we're gonna stretch it out a bit with our shake break. And Magic Gru is back. He changed his cape, still got his belly button jewel, because you got a magical animal, you gotta keep your magical powers somewhere. So if you guys are ready.
Everybody up, and let's do some shaking. I can shake my hands, shake, shake. I can shake my hands, shake, shake. I can shake my hips, shake, shake. I can shake my hips, shake, shake. I can shake my head, shake, shake. I can shake my head, shake, shake. Clap your hands, celebrate.
We worked so hard, we need a break.
Take a shake break, get the wiggles out. Take a shake break, that's what it's all about. Take a shake break, move around with your friends. Take a shake break, feeling good again. Shake break, shake break. Do a little more shaking, any way you please. Shake my shoulders, shake, shake. I can shake my shoulders, shake, shake. I can shake my whole body, shake, shake. I can shake my whole body, shake, shake. Now clap your hands, celebrate. We work so hard, we need a break. Take a shake break, get the wiggles out. Take a shake break, that's what it's all about. Take a shake break, move around with your friends. Take a shake break, feeling good again. Shake break, shake break. Wow, that was fun, shaking all the wiggles out. We had a cool shake break. Now I'm ready for more learning. Yeah.
All right, little Magic Gru, high five. High five at home, you guys. That was awesome. So if you guys ready for some stories, we gotta sing our reading song. 3, 2, 1. Reading books is very fun, very fun, very fun. Reading books is very fun. I love reading. Now, like I promised, you guys might recognize this first story. This is the Little Mermaid, but she's not quite like Ariel from Disney, and that's all right because the same story is told in different parts of the world, so little details change. And this one is by Hannah Elliott, illustrated by Nevaeh Ortiz. So once upon a time, there was a little mermaid. The Little Mermaid lived in an underwater kingdom with her father, who was the Sea King, and her 5 older sisters. The Little Mermaid loved exploring the ocean with her sea creature friends, but she also longed to know about the world above the ocean, the world on land. Her older sisters were allowed to visit that world. They would tell her stories about their travels, the boy and girl humans, the foods humans ate, and the different animals on land. Finally, when the Little Mermaid was old enough, it was her turn to rise to the surface. "Be safe," her father warned, "and remember not to let any humans see you." The Little Mermaid swam and swam, up and up, until she felt the sun on her face. She was amazed by what she saw. It was a beautiful ship with a handsome prince on it. The Little Mermaid fell in love with him. Suddenly, there was a terrible storm. The winds blew, the rain poured, and the waves crashed so hard that the prince's boat sank. The Little Mermaid knew she must save the prince. She dove under the water and caught him just in time. Then she swam him to shore. The Little Mermaid laid the prince on the sand. Since she couldn't let him see her, she hid behind a rock until he woke up. "I must find the lovely girl who saved my life," the prince said as he looked around. The Little Mermaid wanted to go to him, but she knew she must return to her kingdom, so she swam away. Days went by, and the Little Mermaid felt very sad, as if something was missing. She knew she had to see the prince again. She had heard of a witch who lived in a dark and dangerous part of the ocean. Could the sea witch help me find a way to return to my prince, she wondered. The sea witch agreed to help. "Drink this potion and you will grow legs like a human, but the potion will take away your voice. If the prince loves you as you love him, then all will be well. If he does not love you, the spell will be broken." The Little Mermaid decided to take the chance. She swam to the shore once again and drank the potion. The air and sand around the mermaid began to swirl. When the magic stopped, the Little Mermaid had 2 legs. Just then, the prince found the Little Mermaid. He invited her to the palace to meet his family and the rest of the kingdom. The mermaid couldn't speak, but she drew pictures for the prince, and they danced, and they read, and they played games. Until one day, the prince went to tell his parents that he loved the Little Mermaid, but they had a visitor. She was a princess, and she looked very familiar. Aha! The prince was certain that this was the girl who had saved him from the sinking ship. He declared that he was in love with this princess. The Little Mermaid had no voice to tell him he was wrong. The Little Mermaid knew she must leave. The spell would be broken at any moment. As she fled, the prince worried about where she would go, and he followed her. He watched as she reached the ocean and began to turn back into a mermaid. "It was you who saved me," he cried out. "It is you I truly love." "Yes, I saved you," said the Little Mermaid, her voice returning. "But it's too late. I am a mermaid forever." Just then, the Sea King rose from the water. "Wait," he said to his daughter. "Do you love this prince?" The Little Mermaid said that she truly did. With a tap of his magical trident, the Sea King turned the Little Mermaid back into a human, forever. And with that, the Little Mermaid and the prince lived happily ever after. The end. And now our next one is Arrow to the Sun, a Pueblo Indian tale by Gerald McDermott. So long ago, the Lord of the Sun sent the spark of life to earth. It traveled down the rays of the sun, through the heavens, and it came to the pueblo. There it entered the house of a young maiden. In this way, the boy came into the world of men. He lived and grew and played in the pueblo, but the other boys would not let him join their games. "Where is your father?" they asked. "You have no father." They mocked him and chased him away. The boy and his mother were sad. "Mother," he said one day, "I must look for my father. No matter where he is, I must find him." So the boy left home. He traveled through the world of men and came to Corn Planter. "Can you lead me to my father?" he asked. Corn Planter said nothing, but continued to tend his crops. The boy went to Potmaker. "Can you lead me to my father?" asked the boy. Potmaker said nothing, but continued to make her clay pots. Then the boy went to Arrowmaker, who was a wise man. "Can you lead me to my father?" Arrowmaker did not answer, but because he was wise, he saw that the boy had come from the sun, so he created a special arrow. The boy became the arrow. Arrowmaker fitted the boy to his bow and drew it. The boy flew into the heavens. In this way, the boy traveled to the sun. Here he goes. When the boy saw the mighty Lord, he cried, "Father, it is I, your son." "Perhaps you are my son," the Lord replied. "Perhaps you are not. You must prove yourself. You must pass through the 4 chambers of ceremony, the kiva of lions, the kiva of serpents, the kiva of bees, and the kiva of lightning." Those seem pretty scary, you guys. The boy was not afraid. "Father," he said, "I will endure these trials." And there they are. They look kind of spooky, huh, you guys? Is in the first one. And now he made it through that one. He's going into the second one. He made it through that one too, you guys. He's in the third one. When the boy came out from the kiva of lightning, he was transformed. He was filled with the power of the sun. You guys know what that is? It's a rainbow, that's right. The father and his son rejoiced. "Now you must return to earth, my son, and bring my spirit to the world of men." Once again, the boy became the arrow. When the arrow reached the earth, the boy emerged and went to the pueblo. The people celebrated his return in the dance of life. The end. Those are some awesome stories. And again, our theme this week is stories from North America. So if you guys still want to hear some more, be sure to check out Mr. Robert during Rhythm and Rhyme Storytime. And if you guys have any questions about registering for summer reading with Beanstack, call or email the library, of course. But before we go, we got to do our getting ready for bed song. So you guys want to stand up, and in 3, 2, 1. This is the way we take a bath, take a bath, take a bath. This is the way we take a bath when we go to bed. And this is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face when we go to bed. And this is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair when we go to bed. And this is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth when we go to bed. And this is the way we go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. This is the way we go to sleep, and now we'll say good night. Okay, everyone, that's all the time we have. Again, if you have any questions about using Beanstack or need help with your account, use the same emails that you used last year, or just any questions at all, again, call or contact the library. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. So we're going to sing our goodbye song in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye.